Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Let's Stay Gamers, and welcome. So I'm down at one of my local sites once again to play a little bit more Airsoft. This is some older footage from before the Zoom cam days, but still is pretty action-packed. With contact across the way in the window, I decide to engage, reviving one of my teammates. Now I've got to get the other one up and back into the action.
If I get you, you're going to lie flat on the floor. Will you do it? Yeah. No. Oh, mega roll. Oh, super tactical.
After performing a super tactical mega roll, I managed to revive up my teammate. Getting teammates back into the fight is a super important point. Now look at that fancy footwork of my teammate on the right as well, swiveling on the pivots of his feet as he looks out the window.
Dominate the window now. You got an AEG, high cap. Can you switch arms like this? Stay back from the window about here. Just shred a few rounds into that window. But be quick, in, out. We getting return fire now? Hold on. Got a jam.
Now I've got a small malfunction with the AK platform itself, and it's going to me to pop the actual cover up and clear it from the ball itself. Since it's a glass blowback sort of weapon, it has quite a realistic sort of function, and jams are quite rare, but when they do happen, it is quite a pleasure to actually clear it. We're going to have to somehow eliminate that guy in the window to the side, using our overwhelming firepower now.
Right, coming in.
Now the guy on the top floor is taking cover, but there is a guy moving around in the lower floor as well. And I luckily managed to clip him with one of the last few pellets there.
Nay. Got guys coming up the back staircase.
So we've got quite a situation now. Some of the enemy players have managed to push up the back staircase behind us, taking out a number of our teammates. We're going to have to clear this quite swiftly and quite fast before they get a good foothold on the upper staircase or story of this building. One player who's unaware of this side of the corridor managed to take out. We've got a teammate that needs reviving, and we've got doors to clear on the left, so we're going to have to clear these quite fast and rhythmically. We've got a second contact to deal with, taking him down, checking the rest of this room, and I'm going to push back to my teammate. Now we're going to clear the staircase. Now take notice, I'm going to put my hand on my teammate's back so he knows that I'm there to support him, and then let him know I'm going to check the corridor behind him.
Yellow's back at the other end of the corridor, red to clear for a moment. Yellow, yeah?
Now I'm going to get up a few casualties, and the importance of that was the teamwork that we managed to perform to clear that area. My teammate's still watching the staircase in the other area, and the more players we can actually get back into the fight, the more chance we have of surviving this actual attack.
Still got talking down there?
I think that was them too.
With possible contacts downstairs, we're going to need to secure the rest of the staircase and get the rest of our teammates up in this area. So with the rest of my teammates quite happily defending the building upstairs and around, I decide to make a move and attack the building across the way. So with a quick dash across the open, I'm going to try to gain access to this building via one of the side windows. Once again, these windows have a lot of angles that players can kill you, and you want to spend as little time as you can on the outside, or someone will simply pop out from the windows above and get you right in the blind spot, and that's what you don't want to do. So now we're in the building. I can hear voices echoing around the structure, and I can actually hear something that sounds like we've got a friendly fire sort of incident from the other team. And I'm going to move up on this and try to eliminate them while they're talking. Now, while they're unaware, chatting around, I managed to take one out. I'm going to go quick dash through the side window to see if I can get a few more out of play and hopefully help my team push up into this structure. Now moving down to the side, I clip another from the side, but I catch one in the side of the helmet from a player I don't see within the dark area of that corridor. So now we're moving on to this next clip. I've actually just a little bit further around this building. I managed to get revived and just continue moving on after that player was wiped out. And I've came into a position where I'm actually behind the enemy lines now, and it's a perfect opportunity for a little bit of a surprise attack. Get some of them players who are unaware, who are coming back in from the respawn point, and just get rid of them before they're actually a problem to the rest of the team. You see he actually tried to signal to his teammate that it was safe. It's not safe at all. and I take out his buddy as well, and now I need to get out of here, relocate and find the rest of my team. Otherwise we're going to have a bit of a problem in this building. I don't want to get stuck upstairs. I want to keep mobile and move over to the next objective area. So for this final clip, this was from one of my latest Airsoft adventures that was played with a lot of camera issues, so I didn't really get too much footage, and it was my latest trip since the Milsim, so I've not played in a while, so I was a little bit rusty at the same time. And I'm running a new gun. This is a G3. I'll have to get a little bit more footage in the future to show you. And since cameras went down, I ended up having to mount the last remaining camera that had life in it to the end of my gun. You can see I'm sweeping here through the building that's known as the Embassy. I've took one player already on the other side of the shower block, and I'm creeping around because I know he's got some friends behind that wall. And one of the advantages of this gun, you could say, was the quietness of it. It was so quiet because people didn't know where you're actually hitting them from. And it's quite evident here. This player pops out of nowhere, and I shoot him simply in the back as he tries to revive his teammate. But I know he's got a buddy around there, and I've got to quickly change the mag, put a new one in, and get around that corner to clear that area as well. So I'm going to push around, putting fire on the corner as a move to suppress him back into the corner. And there we go. And he's actually lighting a pyro as I take him out. And I push into this room. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.